Hi, I'm Stephen Hand from Ultraview Supplies, and today we're going to do a review on this product. Do you know what this is, Greg?
Ultraview hinge.
So, Greg was former last year's state champion, and we're going to try this release out, and he's going to give his evaluation of what he thinks. So, what do you think of this packaging? Does it make you want to buy it? What does it remind you of when you see it?
Pack of cards.
A pack of cards.
Pack of cards. It looks nice though. It looks good on
It
the
looks
shelf.
nice. Would you want to buy it in that box?
Well, at least you've got somewhere to keep it rather than the big plastic blister
What
packs.
colour do you think it is inside?
White.
Why? How much do you reckon this release aid's worth? Should we open it up and have a look?
Ultraview. Won't be cheap.
So what would you... So, like, you see this, does it make you want to kind of buy it in a shop? Or maybe you've got to do you know anything about Ultraview back tension release aids?
No. I know they make sites and that. It seems like a good group of lads.
So I don't know anything about it. So this is how I normally do. So Chris B's make something about this release aid. So I can't tell you the price because I actually don't know the price.
What are they?
Do you reckon it's expensive?
The Hornet lads. That's all them all involved in it. Well, probably $300.
300. So what release aid are you shooting?
I've got two. The True Ball Abyss and the hinge version of the True
So what
Ball.
so this is what Greg's shooting at the moment at an Abyss. How much is this roughly? Oh, this is a thumb trigger.
Yeah, and that's my hinge.
Oof. There's his hinge. Now he's been shooting that forever because he's not allowed to buy another release aid.
That
Because he's got horses.
$350.
So this is the package. Now my problem with this packaging, straight up, is if you're in an archery shop, you can't hang it anywhere. So it's like all my release aids are hung up. What do I do with this? Now I had to find this before coming out to do this review, and it was sitting underneath the sights in my shop. It reminds me of Apple, an Apple iPhone packaging. Like,
Not all of us can afford.
I'll let you open this package.
Not all of us can afford an Apple. Ha ha.
Right.
Oh, magnet.
Oh, look, we've got it. It's a magnet.
Oh, that's pretty flash. G'day, mate.
There you go.
Yeah, good. We're just doing a video at the moment.
Are you?
Yeah.
You don't want me to step in then, do you?
No.
So there's a magnet down here. So Greg worked it out. That's because he's a fitter and turner and he can work out stuff. Now that looks cool. That looks cool, doesn't it?
Hold the box.
Where's the... There's no... There's an Allen key.
That's him.
That's it. So I'd be expecting a thumb thing here.
Yeah, but I don't use one.
Oh,
No, don't need it.
so how do we adjust this? Okay, so I think there's an adjustment here, a little screw here to adjust it. Now it clearly comes in different sizes. This is a medium. Now Greg's got tradie hands, so how's medium feel for you?
Tiny.
So it feels tiny. For me it feels good. So I'm an average kind of size guy.
Good for two, but not
So you generally want, if you're a large guy, you'd probably want the large size. For me, yeah.
It's not very big.
Where for me it feels nice. It feels comfortable in the hand. It doesn't have a self-loading mechanism on it. So it kind of reminds me of I'm going to say the B3s, but it's not. There are release aids like this without the TrueFire.
See ya.
TrueFire Seer. Yes, you had one of those.
That's what started
You loved that release aid, didn't you? TrueFire Seer. A release aid that kind of didn't work out. So let's have a shot with this and see what you think. It's tiny, little,
That hook, like,
gets in the way.
for a grown up.
Now I'm going to say when Greg tried out my hinge at home, he missed the target. So be prepared for Greg to misfire. Oh. Now Greg's shooting this just with 2 fingers, so he's dropped the 3rd finger off. Oh.
No, I'm not.
So basically he couldn't get the shot off is what happened there. That's why he's taking the other.
Nah, this is like the sear.
So it's not. So you can see how far Greg's moving it, and he can't get it to physically shoot.
No, I can't. No, you can't. Not even with you.
You can't get it to shoot. You can.
Yeah,
You can get it to
with
shoot.
my fingers. So.
So this is the thing, when you're trying out back tension release aids, sometimes they're really fine and they just go off. And you can see how much Greg's using his fingers here to get the shot off. Like,
That's full
he's
rotation.
really getting a fair bit of working to get this release aid to fire.
Yeah, like you couldn't shoot 2-finger. It's too cold from the factory. Like stupid cold.
So you've got to rotate it too much to get it off. So he's using this finger
That's my
here
normal.
to get it to go. So you can see there the point to get the shot off. And it's actually not moving that much to get it off. But for Greg,
really?
it feels like.
Well, I don't rotate. I pull, and
Yeah.
like my hand moves.
But
Enough to
it
do it.
doesn't actually look like it's much. But you're used to it a lot finer than that. I'm going to have a shot.
I'm gonna have to show me over.
See how quick it is?
Yeah, but enough settled in a nice
Yeah.
spot and just pulled, and then it goes off.
That's the thing, when you try out different release aids,
Like you won't like it compared to that one I threw across the yard.
they're loading, it's got a longer neck on it, so this will anchor in a slightly different spot. Wow. Oh,
Definitely set for like.
I can't get it to go. I can't get the release aid to go off, and I'm feeling a lot of pressure on this point here of the release aid.
It's light.
It's very light in weight, like it's a light alloy. It doesn't feel that bad. Like around here, it feels quite good on that finger, but when I put this finger on here, I'm feeling a fair bit of pressure on that point there. So for me to shoot this, I'd have to learn to adjust it, and there's obviously an adjustment there and something there. So I don't know how much this release aid sells for, the Ultraview. It looks nicely made. What do you reckon it'll sell for? Price point, you reckon
Probably
300?
Don't quote me, but that's what I'm guessing. Like Ultraview isn't on the low
And
end
there's
market.
something there. There might be something there in the setting. So what do you think overall? It needs to.
Oh, I can't. Like, doesn't fit my hand.
So you'd have to go large to.
Yeah.
So having seen it, would you buy one, or what do you think?
I'd give it a go. See, I like my release because my button and my hinge are the same release.
Right.
So if it gets windy, I can pull the button out and still have same impact point.
Okay. Well, Ultraview, I think Ultraview only do the back tensions. So there's a lot of people who would have a thumb and have a trigger, thumb and a back tension. They'll shoot back tension for shoots, and then if it's windy, or let's say they're fatiguing, they'll go to thumb so they can punch the shots off. Command the shots off. So I just punch them off when I start to fatigue. So that's the Ultraview. Nicely made product. Check the pricing, and always, if you can, have a shot with the release aid before you buy it, because you don't want to go and buy it, spend the money on a product, and then go, don't like the way it feels. Now, I'm pretty sure you can buy replacement ones of these from Ultraview and different thumb knurls from Ultraview.
That's where my 2-finger comes from.
So,
Yeah.
so that's an Ultraview product.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. I'm Stephen Han.
Greg.
Greg from Port Pirie. Thanks for watching.